So every pose that I offer, every thought that I give you is simply a suggestion. It's up to you to decide if that is right for you. So we're going to start by going into a calm state. So come to an easy seated position, an easy kneeling position. Let your shoulder blades come down your back. Let your shoulders fall over your hips, align your spine nice and tall. And we're just going to take 3 deep breaths. With a big exhale, let it all go. Just go ahead and do a little shake and just let it out, let it go. Whatever tension, whatever thing you're holding on to right now, just let it go. Let your body and your mind come back into a calm, comfortable state. For the next minute, I really want to focus on breath awareness. So that's not controlling the breath at all, but just simply watching it as it rises and falls. Just simple curiosity about the breath. So just close your eyes for the next few minutes and just simply watch the breath as it comes in, as it pauses, as it flows out, and how it again pauses at the bottom. Just explore the breath with a gentle curiosity without any judgment for the next minute. And slowly, slowly let your eyes come back open. Did you notice anything while paying attention to your breath? Did you notice how when paying attention to the breath, you find that you can take deeper inhales? When paying attention to the breath, do you find that you can release completely into the moment? I want to keep that curiosity around the breath throughout the rest of the class today. So if at any point you find yourself faced with a challenge that's causing your brain to go a million different directions, I offer you the opportunity to return to the simple curiosity of just paying attention to your breath. And what's your breath trying to tell you in that moment? Can you take a deeper inhale? Are you holding on to something you need to release with the exhale? Genuine curiosity without judgment can lead to understanding yourself in such a brighter and greater way. So I encourage you to take that with you throughout class today. So let's begin some movement on the inhale, just rising the arms. Good morning stretch. Exhale, just take it over to one side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Do a big circle with your hands, just warming up the torso. Go ahead and switch directions. From here, float the hands down on the exhale and begin some seated cats and cows, placing the hands onto the knees, pressing away on the exhale, tucking the chin, pulling the belly in nice and tight. On the inhale, let the chest open, extend the heart up towards the ceiling. And exhale again, flow into your cat pose. Inhale, open to cow. Exhale to cat. I fully encourage you to make this as exaggerated and beautiful as you possibly can, to close your eyes, and again, to pay attention to how the breath feels with these movements. Let's do one more flow. Returning back to a neutral spine, we're gonna push forward into child's pose here. So rolling over the knees, taking the knees as wide as you need, extending the arms forward, resting the hips back. Now I'll stay here in child's pose for just a moment. I want to remind you that this is a safe place. This is a pose that you can return to at any point throughout today's practice. This is a pose that makes it simple and easy for you to hear the sound of your own breath. So if you feel lost, if you feel like you can't catch your breath, return to child's pose and listen. Listen for your breath. Deepen the exhales and return to calm. From child's pose, walk your hands forward into a tabletop position. Begin to tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back, and press into your first downward facing dog. Now, I encourage you to find any movement here that feels right. Wiggling the toes, maybe rolling the spine a few times. Just warming up the body to prepare for movement. When you're ready, return to stillness in the downward facing dog pose and take 2 deep breaths. Releasing on the exhale any tension. From here, slowly tiptoe your feet to the top of the mat. Take your feet wide, toes facing out, and find your Malasana pose, your yogi squat. Just warming up the hips here, saying good morning. Knees are wide, toes are pointing out, elbows are into the knees here, pressing open the hips. One more good breath here. Place your hands on the mat. Go ahead and lift the hips and heel toe the feet in side by side and find yourself in your first forward fold of the day. I encourage you to find a little movement here, maybe a small flow. So from an inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, exhale, fold. Few more times. Exhale, fold. Last one here. Exhale, fold. And we're slowly rising to the top here, so keeping the head tucked. Arms rise overhead on the inhale, exhale, hands to heart center. Onward with our yoga challenge today. We're going to go through some sun salutations. So we're going to go through 3 rounds of classical sun salutation. So if you need to watch me to keep up with it, absolutely stick with me. I'll try to give you as many directions as possible. If you know your sun salutations and you feel like flowing, go for it. No need to keep pace with me. And finally, if any of these poses are too much for you, if you feel any sort of pain, just remember that everything I'm saying is a suggestion, and it's up to you to only do what you can do. We're going to begin with this inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can come to shins or to the tops of the thighs, avoiding the knees. Exhale, fold. Take the right leg back into your lunge. Drop the right back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up into Anjaneyasana. Exhale, fold. Complete the exhale by finding yourself in a plank position. Inhale completely. Exhale, drop the knees, drop the chest and chin. Inhale, roll forward, belly to the ground into cobra, keeping the elbows bent. Exhale, push back, go through tabletop, lift the hips, and find your downward facing dog. Take 5 deep breaths here. On the next inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step it through, drop the left back knee this time. Inhale, rise the arms up, open the heart, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to mat. Complete the exhale by stepping the feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a full round of breath here as we go through to the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take the left foot back this time. Drop the left back knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Complete the exhale, feet at the back of the mat, plank. Inhale completely. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, forward to cobra. Exhale, push back. Come through tabletop, lift the hips, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. On the inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it through. Complete the exhale, drop the back knee. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to mat. Complete the exhale, step the foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a full round of breath as we prepare. All together with the inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take the right leg back, knee to the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Complete the exhale, come into your plank. Inhale completely. Exhale, drop the knees. Drop the chest and chin. Inhale to cobra. Open the heart. Exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to mat. Complete the exhale, left foot top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. One good breath here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take the left foot back. Complete the exhale, drop the back knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Complete the exhale, find your plank. Inhale completely. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. 5 deep breaths. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it through. Drop the back right knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Complete the exhale, step the right foot to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. One more round of breath and one more full sun salutation here, y'all. You can do it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, take the right foot back. Drop the right back knee. And inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Complete the exhale, find your plank. Inhale completely. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, forward to cobra. Beautiful. Exhale, push back. Downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step it through. Drop the right, left back knee. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Complete the exhale, step the left foot in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more round here. We can do it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Take the left foot back. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Complete the exhale, find your plank. Inhale completely. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, push back. 5 breaths. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it through. Drop the back knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to mat. Complete the exhale, right foot to top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One final swoop up with an inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Go ahead and close your eyes. I want you to just feel how your body feels. Maybe you feel a little bit of heat. Maybe you feel a little bit of sweat. Maybe you feel good. Maybe you feel bad. Just be aware of where you are. Go ahead and take this time to grab some water. We're going to go into the second part. All right. So remember that we have this rolled up towel we're going to need later. Today's class is all about how to overcome challenges as best that we can. We overcome challenges by staying calm, by simplifying our thoughts, by only doing what we can. So especially for this next part, I just want you to remember these 3 things. So we can stay calm by returning to the breath. You can simplify your thoughts by being aware of what's going on in your head, of what thoughts are coming and going, and by being the owner of your own life by choosing which thoughts to allow yourself to give attention to. So learning to let go can be extremely powerful in times of challenge. You have to choose what to focus on in order to face that challenge and what to let go of. And to only do what you can is the most important part. So do your best, do what you know is right, and do your part by listening to your spirit, listening to your body, listening to your mind, all in junction, only doing what you can. So now we've had a little rest, we've taken some time to reevaluate, we just did some sun salutations, so maybe we're feeling a little bit tired, maybe we're feeling good and warmed up. We're gonna go ahead into the next flow here. It's gonna be deep into the hips. I'm just gonna give you a warning. So a disclaimer, what I said earlier, every pose that I'm offering you is a suggestion. If something is not right, if it doesn't feel good for you, there is absolutely no reason for you to go there. Especially with me being across the screen from you, I can't see if you are putting yourself into a position that's not right. So I need you to be your own teacher. I need you to listen to your body, to listen to your mind, and listen to your spirit, all in conjunction, and it will tell you if that pose is right for you. If not, return to child's pose, explore some other movement, or just simply sit there and give yourself a slight massage in an area that feels tight. This hour is meant to be a time for you to let go of tension, to grow yourself in a stronger way. So there's no need to listen to my instruction if it's not right for you. Just keep that in mind. So we're gonna go ahead and meet in downward facing dog. Take one deep breath here, and then we're going to be lifting the right leg, extending it out behind you and making small circles. And then go ahead and reverse direction. From here, go ahead and draw the knee into the chest and hold it nice and tight. Exhale completely. Inhale, let it go back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Hold it in nice and tight. And inhale, kick it back. Exhale, right knee across body, left elbow. Hold nice and tight. You can do it. Inhale, let it go back. And exhale, this time, taking the leg to the outside of the right hand. So this pose looks like a low lunge, but it's actually a bit wider. So the right foot is on the outside of the right hand. We're coming into lizard pose. So we're gonna hold here with the back leg extended. We wanna think of the thigh moving up, holding that leg nice and strong, and just find some movement. Holding this nice and tight, thinking about core stability here. And then on the exhale, drop the back knee into your full lizard pose here. And then go ahead and play around with this. So this can be quite intense. So we want the back knee kind of far out so that we're getting that stretch in the left hamstring. So we'll open right here. So I encourage you to stop anywhere along the way. So if this is enough for you, stay here. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you have really open quads and you know this pose, you have the option to take the right hand up and around and reach for the back foot. Now this can be intense on the knees, this can be intense on the quads, so only do what you can. Go ahead and slowly release any sort of bind that you found. We're going to lift back up once again, the back leg off the knee. And we're going to turn all 10 toes to the side of the mat, coming into Skandasana. So this can be a very intense pose right here. So if this is too much for you, go ahead and just hold it nice and high. If you can get down nice and low, you want the foot to be flat on the mat. Elbow's going to be pushing that knee open and heart is up and open. You can be on the heel here of the left foot. So this is like a malasana with one leg. Yes, just have fun with it. Find whatever stretch is right for you. Last breath here. We're going to keep our hands on the mat. So if you're nice and high here holding a lunge, then you can also come down here. We're going to walk our hands to the other side and Skandasana to the left. Last breath here. We're going to turn all 10 toes this time to the left. And we're coming into lizard pose on the opposite side. So go ahead and adjust as you need to. We're going to have a strong back leg here. Focus on core stability first. So the left foot is on the outside of the left hand. We want this thigh coming up to hold that stability in place. All right, so only if you went there on the other side, and if you're feeling it today, go ahead and drop the back knee. You can hang out right here. Or if you're feeling it, you can swing the left hand up and around, reaching for the quad. Go ahead and slowly release. Coming back up onto the leg here, so lifting off the knee. Go ahead and turn all 10 toes towards the side of the mat one more time, going into Skandasana. Remembering again, if this is too much, you can always just hold a lunge to the side. Or you can hold a warrior two. You can just play around with it. Go ahead and place the hands onto the mat. Transition to the other side here. And then finally turning all 10 toes towards the front of the mat, stepping forward, slowly rising, hands to heart center. We're gonna flow here through one sun salutation. I'm not gonna give any instruction this time. I encourage you to just go from memory or just glance at the screen if you need to. So let's begin. Beautiful. Welcome back. Grab some water. All right. We're going to go into our final little flow here. I'm really excited about this one. So it's more of a pose that we've been building up to. So we're open in all the right spots. We have the right mindset. This pose can truly be one of the most challenging poses that yoga has to offer. But if we remember to stay calm, to limit our thoughts, and to only do what we can, then we're already set up to have a lot of fun and to really explore this pose. So we're gonna need our towel. So if you have your rolled up towel, go ahead and put it to the side of your mat. So we're gonna do a little bit of a flow here and then go into the pose. So go ahead and find your downward facing dog. On the inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, tuck it into the chest, hold. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, take it into the chest, and this time, you're gonna extend the right leg out underneath the left hand and open up the left hand into like a side stand here. You can rotate onto both edges of the feet and hold. Exhale, go ahead and pull the knee into the chest one more time. Return to downward facing dog, walk it out. Inhale, lift it one more time. Exhale, step it through and come to your low lunge. From here, we're gonna rock back and bring the toes towards the face and hold this pose for 10 deep breaths. We're about halfway through, so I want you to think about the corners of your hips pulling towards the corners of the mat behind you. So both your hips are moving back. They're aligned to the back of the mat. And then stretching the heart forward. One more breath here. You're gonna want that towel handy as we're working our way into splits. So don't freak out, stay calm. This is a really fun, beautiful pose. From here, what you're gonna do is just extend the leg forward that's already straight at the same time that you extend the leg back. Only do what you can, have fun with it, and if at any point, like I cannot do the full splits, just take that towel and just stick it under and lean on it. Let's try to hold for 5 deep breaths here. All right, slowly begin to walk that back foot in. Bring the front foot in as well. Release it around the tabletop. Shift the hips left and right. Release any tension. And then go ahead and return to downward facing dog. Walk it out. All right, we still have some hip circles to do here on the left side. So we're gonna take the left leg up, and do some small circles. Go ahead and reverse direction. Take the knee into the chest on the exhale and hold. Inhale back up. Exhale, let's have some fun with this one. Take it under the body and across. Come to the edge of both feet and open. This is just a fun pose that feels good. Exhale, return. And finally, step the foot through. Drop the back knee. Come into your low lunge. And then slowly walk the hands back, straighten the front leg. Bring the toes in towards the face. 10 deep breaths. I want you to just think of lifting the heart. Try to find a smile. And just release for the next 10 breaths. About halfway there, so I want you to think about the hips. You want to try to get the hips in line by pulling them both back towards the back corners of the mat. All right, y'all, we're moving into it. So we're just going to be scooting that front leg forward as we extend the back leg. Have some fun with it. Still want the hips to be in line with the back of the mat. And then again, at any point, if it's too much, just take that towel, roll it up, stick it under one of your legs, and use it as a little platform. For those of you who have the splits, always think about the core to protect the low back, belly in tight. And final breath. Go ahead and slowly work your way out of it. Whew, have some fun. Return to your tabletop. Take the hips left and right. All right, so we didn't hold that very long, just 5 good breaths. This is a pose that takes time. So start with 5 breaths, work your way to 10, and sooner or later you'll find that your hips just fall naturally. There's no time limit. There's no amount of way that you can get there. Not everyone is going to do it. This pose, again, is not for everyone. It is a challenge, and it's fun on some days when you need a challenge. It's always something fun you can get into. Open up the hips to a real deep level. Use the core to stabilize and to challenge yourself in a new way. So we're going to roll on our back now and begin our cooling process. So we've done a lot with the hips today, so I want to make sure we take extra time to stretch them out before we cool down. So go ahead and on your back, do a slight little massage by rocking side to side. Massaging the back of the hips. And then, of course, reaching for the big toes, drawing the knees in and just opening up the hips here. And then you can bring the feet in together and just place them on the ground for Supta Baddha Konasana. Just allowing the hips to fall open left and right. Right. So if you would like to finish your practice here in Supta Baddha Konasana, you're more than welcome to. If you find that you want to just extend your legs out flat, you have this towel handy, so if you want to slide it underneath your knees, or if you want to slide it underneath your head, you're more than welcome to. So today's class, we talked about challenges that we're faced with. How we can react to them is our truest power. So I really want you guys to hold on to that and remember that your response is the power that you're given, and how you handle situations that come your way. And some powerful tools that can help are staying calm, clearing your mind of any extra clutter that's going on so you can pinpoint the problem, and finally doing what you can. So doing your best, doing what you can in the moment. So no one can ask anything other than your best. I feel like you've all given your best today. So I hope you feel like you're ready to take on any challenge that life gives you. And in this moment, you are allowed to relax. So in these next few minutes, you have earned it. You are allowed to let your mind be silent. You're allowed to lay on the floor and let your muscles relax. Just as there's time to battle challenges and to battle life with new things and new tasks and new duties, there is also time to give rest. And so take this time, use it fully. Close your eyes, close your mind, let your muscles sink into the ground and be held by the earth. And enjoy every minute of it because you deserve it. Begin to slowly let your eyes open. Bring some slight movement back into your body. Wiggling the toes, rolling the head. Maybe just taking a deep breath. I want to welcome you back. Went a little bit over here, so I'm going to keep the ending short. I encourage you to take any challenge that comes your way with honor and dignity, and may you also find time for deep rest and relaxation. I'm going to leave with today's message, which means may there be peace in your life, may there be peace in your personal relationships, and may there be peace throughout the entire world. And that is Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Namaste. Love y'all. Bye, team. Love ya.